Hello, beautiful divine being. Thank you for choosing you. Thank you for pressing play. Thank you for choosing to co-create here with us today, right now. This message that is designed to meet you where you're at. It may be encoded with some stuff that may activate you. It may have triggers that are designed to trigger you into new perspectives or new ways of being, thinking, experiencing. It will be different for all of you. Take the part that resonates. That's your part. That's the part that you came here for, and leave whatever else for whoever else it's meant for. I am feeling a very interesting energy, so let's ground ourselves in this magical now. Breathing in fully, opening to receive, pausing for a moment before fully surrendering on your exhale, knowing that the next breath will be there for you when you are ready. Opening to receive, softening to surrender. Like I said, very interesting energy. You have kind of like one more card. Okay. So, the Three of Cups. I'm very much getting that this is a time of unity, of things coming together, of synchronicities, of things finding you. We also have the first two cards to have popped out, right, are the King of Cups and the Hanged Man, which for me are a little bit contradictory, and I kind of get the imagery here is the seesaw, this bouncing between states. And that is, I want to say, part of the journey, part of the process, part of the unlearning and the remembering, right? The remembering to choose this over this. Because even in the Hanged Man, in the situation that you feel trapped in the situation that you are feeling discomfort in, because that is coming through with the Three of Swords, right? I'm going to pull some clarifiers here on the Three of Swords before I speak a bit more. But we have the Page of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Ten of Cups coming through. So when I say that this energy is magical, and it's very much you coming into oneness. There is very much, I'm feeling, and this card flipped down, it's you coming in, right? You coming into you, realizing that there is no separation. Okay, let's pull some clarifiers on this Three of Swords. I just heard 3 is the magic number, so let's see what that's about. Maybe they'll tell us. Okay. Very, very, very interesting. We have the Six of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Tower. Okay. This is what I'm told. The King of Wands is not there. So we have these, like they were saying, there's the magic in the threes, and the Six of Pentacles. You know, 2 3s make 6. There seems to very much be choices, options, changes, and we have the Six of Wands, right? So very much 6s. With the Six of Wands, okay, let me breathe into this because this is okay. Each and every one of you that is watching this, that has gotten this far, knows that you have a purpose here, that you are here for more, that there is more in store for you, that you came here for a life of joy and bliss and magic and freedom and liberation and love. Right? Not just romantic love, although that too, I imagine, but pure love, an experience of pure divine love here on earth, heaven on earth. This is what, for me, heaven on earth is. It's our humanity, right, which we were told, I know for me personally, was so sacred. I remember when I first woke up on this journey, I was like, but Angie, my soul, right, my identity, me, Angie. took as long as it took for me to realize, for me to see. And I imagine it is the same for you. It takes as long as it takes. But when you make that jump, when you realize that what you thought was you, what you thought was separate, what you thought was just what you thought was, all these things, all these conditioned, all these limiting beliefs about you, you see the falseness in it. You feel the truth in your magic, in your power, and that you were here to be and experience more than you can think, more than you can dream of, more than you can imagine. So there is a calling. For some of you, it is very much in tune with your motherhood journeys. There is not even a new way to mother, right? There is not just one way to mother. There are many ways to mother. My favorite quote, it was in some affirmation thing that I did when my baby was first born, so almost a couple of years ago. But it is there's no way to be a perfect mother, but a million ways to be a good one, right? There's a million ways to mother. And it is sometimes what is finding what is resonant for you. And sometimes this mothering can actually be about mothering oneself. Okay, but there is something, there is a calling that you have, whether it is family related, whether it is through some other type of expression or art form. There is very much a sharing it with the world, right? With the Six of Pentacles, I'm very much getting the infinity symbol, this flow, like the more you trust, the more you give, the more you stand in your light. And they're giving me the more you stand in your right. So for Remeber, that was meant for the more you stand in your right. And I don't necessarily think that is about being right. It's not the energy that I'm getting there. Just saying. But coming back to this flow, this giving and receiving. And with the Six of Swords, like the only thing that is kind of keeping you back or pulling you in any direction that is not actually for you is you. And your thoughts and your focus and your beliefs about yourself. Okay, so this pain, this situation or situations, these circumstances that you are experiencing, right? I mean, this is you, right, with all these fives and the Tower. The change that is coming in, and I'm going to speak about that now. The change that is coming in for you is massive. It's these two energies, the Hanged Man and the King of Cups. This you shifting you. It's not. Yes, you shift yourself out of this pain, but it is so much more than that. It's this pain, this type of suffering, this type of anything becomes non-existent for you, because you will know the truth. You will see the truth. You will get to be the truth of you, right? Which is ultimately always and forever free. So what does free really mean? What does it mean to be free? What really, before I come into this, what does it mean to be free? I think that is a really important question, because the answer changes depending on your perspective, where you're at, what you're experiencing. You could ask one person in a situation what freedom to them is, and it could be out of this jail cell. And to another person, it would be a bigger window, so I can just continue to experience the world from a distance, but just see more. Freedom. What is freedom to you? Because you are free. They're giving me so much here on this freedom thing. But I'm very hesitant to go into because some of it hits a little close for me. But with regards to this ramble, let me just breathe into it and go into it. Like, you are free. with this Five of Pentacles, you're free. You are the key. You are the door. You are the aggressor. You are the cause of this pain, trauma, sadness, fearfulness, guilt, blame, hesitancy, negativity, depression, whatever this negative embodiment is, right? You are waking up to the truth. So right now, in this time of change, right, you are really being called to go within. There is no way out of this. This is the paradox of it all. This tower, this freedom, these changes, this trusting, there is no way out but in. There is no way up but trusting that each step is going to be there. The image that they're giving me here, and they've given it to me before in a similar way, but floating shelves. 1111 as I say this. So imagine there's a wall with nothing, but there's something. There's like I don't know, an attic that you need to get to. And every time you take a step, this little floating shelf pops up the wall to meet your foot, step for step for step. You need to have that trust, right? That trust. It is that trust, that knowing, but also the sitting in discomfort, right? In every now, there is something to be learned. Whether it is every now is beautiful. Please somehow find the beauty in every now, because believe me, it is there. It is always there. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of stepping back, a little bit of detachment to begin to see it. But there's beauty in every now, and there is beauty in the now that you're experiencing. In this discomfort, there is beauty in it. There is magic in it. There is like phoenix rising from the ashes, and they're giving me there is manifestation in it, right? You're being forged. There is so much taking place, so much within you that is being strengthened, that is being, it's like you're being, oh, why did they give me an image like this? But like groomed. It's like you're being groomed, you know, like those, not prom queens. It's a pageant mom type thing, where you're like a little kid you're being groomed, but not in that way, in a way that makes you ready to face, like, yeah, when one steps into the limelight, there's not just love, right? There's also haters. I think many YouTubers, many people in general can speak about this, where as much as people love them, there's a lot of people that do not, and they make that very, very well known, and very, very in a loud and proud way at times. To be able to be unaffected by that, for example, I mean, this is just the thing that's coming through for me to share with you. There has to be almost like not even a resilience that's built, right? Because to be resilient means to sort of be untouched by it. But the purpose here is to be touched by it, to be touched by it, to feel it, to go hard, to embody it, to alchemize it, to allow it to rise and release without touching you, without truly touching you, without truly touching your energetic state, your energetic vibration. Because you are energy. Everything is energy. And this tower moment, because that which is not for you is coming away, it's surrender time, baby, is what they're saying. And that is, I think, probably, hopefully, the last time I will ever use those words on my tarot channel, but those are the words they gave me. So there we go. But there really is so much coming in for you. This you realizing your place, right? Your place in the world. With this Page of Wands, it's you throwing yourself into the wind, going like, hey, this is my gift, this is my talent, this is my beauty, this is my magic, here we go, right? And it's like, as you throw, I'm just, the way the cards have come out, it's like, okay, it's like, as the tower moment happens, as you truly see your magic, as you truly allow yourself to be, okay, because this is you being free, this is you seeing that you're free, this is you allowing yourself to be you, without worrying about what other people say, think, feel, do. Okay? And by that choosing of you, by that bravery, because maybe for right now that is bravery. It requires a bit of bravery. Maybe it requires stepping out of your comfort zone, but that is what it is all about. What is comfortable is known. You know what's there. It's not your heaven on earth yet, is it? So why stay in the known? Okay, there is this, I see every one of these cups, these cups of your heaven on earth, your dreams, your happy ever after, your life fulfilled, your purpose fulfilled, whatever this represents for you, whatever this is for you, and it's probably all of those things. But I see every single one of these cups being filled by you choosing to see, be, and embrace your light, embrace your divinity, embrace your truth, and allow all that is not you to fall away. It is time to truly look within, to look within yourself, to look within the very 444, as I say this, the foundations of yourself. And when I say foundations, it's almost like these are false foundations. It's like things that you've built foundations on, but they're not actually 100%. There's a little crack there that's not quite yours. There's a little, I don't know, pebble, like the Princess and the Pea. Okay, there seems to be something, and it's not a bad thing, and it's not a good thing, and it's not an anything. It's just something that is causing you a bit of hesitancy, restlessness, sleeplessness. It doesn't matter. It's the example that they're giving me here, and I find it to be an interesting one because I feel like they're speaking to me here as well. In this one is, if you trust that your pillow will support you, but it's not even about trust. You envision whatever your, if you truly envision your material world to support you, that it will support you. 555, as I say this, if you know that it will. If you have doubts, if you have thoughts, if you have concerns, if you have wonders about it, you open the door for anything but that which you are truly, that support that you are truly seeking, searching, desiring. And the only person that can support you is you, by seeing all of you, by embracing all of you. And then when all is known, when all is seen, choosing to remain at the highest vibration that you can, to embody the beauty of you despite what everything looks like, despite what you are feeling or experiencing. I'm being very much called to the 6 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. Your mind right now is your biggest friend and your greatest enemy, right? There's this devil, there's this angel, and they're having a conversation with you. Who do you choose to listen to, and who do you choose to silence? I found it very helpful in my journey to, when my thoughts arose and I recognized them, and I did not come up with this technique. I think it was the Being Bashar, one of his videos that I watched that helped me bring this in. But this technique I found very, very useful because it was a very, very gentle, loving technique that I could use with myself, which is when I was having any thought, just any thought. Maybe I was doing something and I was having a thought. Maybe I was thinking about something else and another thought popped in. Anytime I was not being present in the moment, I would pause and I'd go, hey, okay, brain, I see you're thinking. I acknowledge this, and now I give myself permission to be present. Thank you for making yourself known to me. And I did this over and over and over and over and over again because I too had a very busy brain, and sometimes can have a very busy brain if I allow it. But there are ways of quietening the brain, of stilling the mind, of getting off the hamster wheel. Because it is that running on the hamster wheel, as opposed to that actual physical stepping up on stage, creating, being, choosing, you being brave. You're being called to be brave. You're being called to trust the universe, because the universe needs what you came here to co-create with it. The world needs it. There is something magical that you bring in. I don't know what it is. I'll be very excited to see or hear about it when you do, or whenever that is, as this is timeless. But it is time. 911, as I say this, it is time. Okay, beautiful, magical, divine beings. Thank you for co-creating this message with me. This is day 3 of recording for this channel, and we're gonna see how it goes. I said I'd give it a week. So if this reading has resonated with you, if it has assisted you in any way, if it has inspired you in any way, please do share your story, or like, or subscribe, or share it with somebody who you think it might assist. Whatever feels good for you, do that. Okay, thank you, beautiful divine being. Have a magical now. Bye-bye.